in the summer, I went through different progressions of what I worked on. I think at the start of the summer, I wanted to improve my, three-point jump shot. So that's kind of what I focused on in the beginning. And, working with my dad, with my coaches, everybody, watching film, breaking it down, because I didn't feel like last year I shot the ball as well as I wanted to. And then after that, I kind of moved towards just, improving my strength and quickness and athleticism. And I think that, was obviously getting in the weight room with Bill Maxwell and working at home when I was back home, just, trying to improve myself in that way. That's kind of where I took the largest jump. I gained a lot of weight, and I just was, lifting weights I'd never lifted before, just because I kind of dedicated myself to, eating better and lifting and doing everything I could to become stronger. Because I knew, to play at this level, you have to be, especially in the paint, you have to be really strong. And I think that was one of the areas I wanted to improve from last year. And then, kind of towards the end of the summer, I was just trying to focus on my defense and getting plays quicker, so I could just, stay out of foul trouble as much as possible. I think last year, there were a lot of games where, I was forced to go to the bench, in the first half, and I tried to limit that as much as possible. And that's just by being aware and getting to places sooner and not reacting to what happened, just kind of, knowing where you need to go, beforehand.
He had a really good freshman year and a really good sophomore year. So his development and his incredible productivity this year is not surprising, especially in light of the fact that he had major surgery right before the season started last year. Yes, his role is different now, without Tyler Cook. He is the focal point of our low post offense, and he welcomes that responsibility. But the thing that I love about him is he stretches the floor and makes threes. He makes perimeter jump shots. His passing is much improved. He knows he's going to get double teamed. He's finding cutters. He's finding shooters on the weak side. But he's just relentless. I mean, you think about points, rebounds, and the consistency with which he does that. He puts incredible amount of time in the summer, in the off season, in the preseason. He's in the gym all the time. He's in the weight room all the time. And even when he goes home, he's grinding. Whether it's he's working out with the Washington Wizards or when he goes back home to Bosnia with his mom's family, he's in the gym training. He is incredibly focused on being great, and that's why he is great.
Iowa needs a basket. They go inside to the big fella. Garza scores off glass.
I knew I had to step up into a bigger role after the loss of, Tyler Cook. And, I just tried to get myself as prepared as possible for this moment. So, I think our team has done a great job of just, on the offensive end, just moving the ball and getting everybody involved. And I think, we've done a great job of putting me in position to score. And, I credit that to my teammates and my coaches. And I think I'm just going to continue to, strive to improve and as I continue going forward, because there's still a lot of room to improve. But, I'm just playing with a lot of confidence right now.
To that, here he is for three. Good again. This guy is on autopilot.
27 points if they...
Over the years, I've had a few, but there are not a lot that are wired like him, that are consistently figuring out, how do I get better today? And they don't put anything off. Well, I'll start training in a couple weeks. Now, he's training all the time, whether it be physically or his mind. He studies it, he thinks it, and he does not ever take a possession off. And that's a tremendous gift. And it's something that, as a coach, you encourage your guys to do, but not everybody does.
I think I'm just a versatile player. On the inside, I can do a lot of things. I can score in the paint pretty easily in the post. I can open up, I can shoot the ball. I can spread the court a little bit. Now defense, I'm just kind of a smart defender, help defender. Sometimes I block a few shots, sometimes I take a charge. It's just kind of doing whatever I need, for the team. And I think I'm just the type of guy who's just going to play as hard as I can and put everything out there every single game, and play it. Because you never know what game it's your last. And that's kind of the mentality I have. I'm just a guy who's going to do whatever it takes to win and whatever for his team. I think it's just my family. Like my dad and my mom. When that was how I was raised. And everybody in my family has just been that type of person who works hard like that. And I take pride in it. I want to be the hardest worker, on every team I play for. And that's something I strive for. And I know that I don't have the talent that everybody else does, but with hard work I can make up for it in different ways. And I think that's what I've tried to do my entire career. This that action.